PFL 6 2024 regular season. Let's break down this card. We got a lot of good fights, a lot of good betting opportunity. Before we start though, let's go over PFL 5. Let's learn from the mistakes I've made in this card. I'm sure many of you did as well, because it was a weird ass card. A lot of surprises. And let's start with the first fight. To be honest, I made a live bet on Ruiz. Small amount, very small amount. Just because he looked really good in the first round. And then, man, Zorcher just came with that left hook and sent him to a different realm. I like Zorcher. Like, he looks good. They should probably put him in the playoffs in the next season. Good fighter overall. I'd love to see him in the playoffs. Next one, it was a total surprise. Anthony Romero was a huge favorite in this one. And he looked like shit, man. Low volume. He was like very hesitant. On the other side, Sergio Casio, a lot of volume, good control, good ground and pound. Just looked great, and he was a big dog coming to this fight. I think that vicious loss Anthony Romero had to OAM just did something to his mentality. He was never knocked out. And, some fighters are getting knocked out and they're just not the same. I think that this is what happened to Romero. And, he's going to have to go through that. I think that this loss would be good for him to really rethink about how he's going to approach his next fight. Next one, I don't think Dufort was robbed in this fight. He got Adam Piccolotti got a split decision. I don't know how. Dufort clearly dominated in the first and the second round. Third round, Piccolotti won the third round, but the first and second went to Dufort. I picked Dufort here to win. Lost a lot of money because he got robbed, and that really made me change my strategy from now on, doing more overs than money line, just because you can't trust those motherfucking judges. Rabadanov and Elvin Espinoza. I picked Rabadanov, and I picked the over. I knew the over would be live here, just because this is the style of Rabadanov. Like, Rabadanov is using his wrestling to just wear on you, control you, and that burns seconds on the clock. So that's what happened in this fight. And he was just a better striker. Even when they were standing, he was better striking. So yeah, Sadibosi and Sanchez. I didn't make any bet here. This was a replacement fight. Sadibosi should have fought someone else. He got a knockout in the third round, but he was just tired. Like, that fighting in elevation just changes fighters completely. Brent Primus and Renfro. I actually had Brent Primus. Then I cashed out when I saw how Renfro managed to touch him in the first round. Then suddenly, he managed to get that. He managed to touch Renfro and he got top control. That's when I cashed out for a small profit. But then Primus, again, second round, it was all Renfro. Third round, it was all Renfro until Primus touched him again and managed to get the submission. Very weird. The surprise of the night, at least for me, Alex Polizzi and Antonio Carlos Jr., man. Shoeface, he just completely faded. He was so tired. I can't believe he couldn't finish Polizzi. I had a lot of money on him. I managed to cash out some, thank God. He looked like shit. He wasn't prepared to fight in elevation, and that's what happens. This fight, I got the over 2.5. People didn't know that Simon Biong is super durable. Like, this guy has a chin of a rhino. And Yakshimuradov got him. Like, he hit him very hard, and he was surprised that he couldn't finish him. That's how durable Biong is. Yakshimuradov won by decision, and I got the over. Wilkinson and Josh Silveira. I picked Wilkinson. I really wanted to do the over here, which would have been the best decision. A very good scrap, you know, but Wilkinson had more control. He managed to take him down more. Miranda and Patrici, again, a very close fight. Miranda won the second and the third round. Very close, though. I picked Miranda. The next fight, Impa Kasanganay and Jacob Neda. I picked Impa Kasanganay, but man, Jacob Neda had him in trouble here. Like, in trouble in that fight. He almost finished him. Impa Kasanganay, good for him that he managed to come through, but that was very close, and good for Impa. And the third, the last fight again, I don't know how the judges gave it to Burnell. Yeah, he managed to take him down and control him a bit, but have you seen the amount of significant strikes Clay Collard had? Like, come on, man. Like, it's just, you can't trust those motherfucking referees. I'm sorry. Like, they ruined the sport. I have to go to the over-under most of my bets now. Because this is just disgusting. The way they judge, I just can't understand it. With that being said, let's talk about this card. We got the first prelim fight. We got Tyler Damon and Brett Jones. It's gonna be a good fight, but I'm picking Brett Jones to win here. I think that he's gonna have the grappling advantage. He's gonna put constant pressure on Tyler Diamond, and he's probably gonna get a decision win. Jones is tough. We saw it in his fight against Kizriev. He gave Kizriev a tough fight. And Kizriev is a phenomenal wrestler coming out of Dagestan. Tyler Diamond had a good fight, a good scrap with Otto Rodriguez. He looked really good. I just think that Brett Jones is a better grappler compared to Otto Rodriguez. This is going to be a good one. I'm probably going to take the over 2.5. Let's see. I don't think they have the props yet for the overs here, but let's look. No, they don't. Or they do. At least not to this one, or they do have for this one. Yeah. So the over 2.5 round is 138. It's going over in my opinion, but I like Brett Jones here. Probably gonna pick Brett Jones to win money line. He's the better grappler. Constant pressure. The only guys he lost to are really high level guys. On the other side, Tyler Diamond did lose to good guy like to people like Rice Mitchell, which have similar approach to Brett Jones, at least in the grappling. Also, he lost arm triangle choke to Movlid Kailubayev. He was again coming out of Dagestan. Yeah, I'm picking Brett Jones to win here. It's gonna be a tough fight, but I think Brett Jones is gonna win. Next one, we got Don Madge and Neyman Gracie. I like Don Madge here. I just don't know what Neyman Gracie can do if it stays standing. His striking is not good. Yeah, he looked better this fight against Guiti Yamauchi. I just don't think that it's going to help him against Don Madge. He's a very good striker. He has power in his hands. He has 2 wins in the UFC. He's good, man. He's really good. I just don't see him losing here unless Neiman Gracie somehow manages to take him down and do his jiu-jitsu. I just don't see that happening, though. I'm going to pick Don Madge to win. Next one, we got Kai Kamaka and Pedro Carvalho. I'm picking Kai Kamaka. Pedro Carvalho, 5 losses, lost to Brendan Loughnane in his last fight. That was obviously a very early stoppage. I like what I saw from Kai Kamaka. He looked phenomenal against Bubba Jenkins. He's good everywhere. I think he can get the knockout win here against Carvalho. I like the under. I like Kamaka money line. Although you get it's good. You can parlay Brett Jones and Kamaka. I like that. Yeah, next one we got Goiti Yamauchi and Andrei Koreshkov. As long as this fight stays standing, I think it's Koreshkov. Even if it goes to the ground, I think that Koreshkov still can win. Koreshkov, I think he started as the underdog. Yeah, he was the underdog, and now Goiti Yamauchi is the underdog. For a good reason. I think Koreshkov can win. He looked good against Umaltov. It was a very close fight. If he wouldn't try to take down Umaltov at the third round, he would finish him. Next one, we got Timur Kizriev fighting Enrique Barzola. I like Kizriev. I think he's gonna win this playoffs. The guy is just good. He's good with his wrestling, with his control. He has good striking as well. But his entire game is his striking, opening up the takedowns. Barzola is a tough motherfucker. I don't see Kizriev finishing him. Kizriev is a decision machine. With that being said, I like Kizriev to win. I think that if he wins, it's obviously going to be by decision. Especially with a guy like Barzola, who's very tough. Barzola, though, is 35 years old. Took a lot of damage in his last fight against Adam Boric. A lot of damage. Yeah, he's not going to win here. I like Kizriev by decision, and I like the over 2.5 in this one. So let's see how much we get for Kizriev over 2.5. I think it should be available for us right here. Yeah, 137. I like him. I like it better than going Kizriev money line. Yeah, give me Kizriev to win here by decision and the over 2.5. Next fight, we got a banger. We got Murad Ramzanov taking on Shamil Musayev. Man, Shamil Musayev is scary, man. He's very scary. What he did to Logan Storley was scary. Like, he knocked out Storley for the first time. And Storley is a tough dude, but man, look at him. Like, you see someone like him, you move to the other side of the road. He's a scary dude. On the other side, you got Ramazanov. Ramazanov is also a scary dude. It's gonna be a hard one for me to pick, The thing is, I think Ramazanov is a better wrestler than Storley. Okay, he's been wrestling since he was a baby. I think he will manage to get the takedown on Musayev. Now, will Musayev manage to get back out? I don't know. This is a very hard fight. I just want to enjoy the fight. I am thinking that the over is live here. Both of them were never finished. I see a lot of grappling happening here. A lot of time being burned in front of the cage. I will pick Ramazanov. I think Ramazanov can win here. I think he can it's gonna be three rounds of constant pressure by him. I think he's ready for that. I'm gonna pick Ramazanov to win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Shamil Musayev wins. I wouldn't. I think he has the clear advantage when it comes to the striking, but Ramazanov have the clear advantage when it comes to the wrestling. Next fight, we got Lorenz Larkin and Alan Dominguez. I'll be honest, I don't know any of these fighters, so I'm just going to skip this one. Let's talk about the main card. We got Gabriel Alves Braga taking on Bubba Jenkins. Bubba Jenkins let me down so many times. Fuck him. I can't lay a single dollar on him anymore. He managed to get a takedown on Kai Kamaka, but he didn't do shit. Like, you spend so much energy on taking the guy down and you don't do shit. You can't even control him. So for me, it's a red flag. He's also 36 years old. He's not getting younger. On the other side, we got Braga, who's coming off a first round knockout against Justin Gonzales. He's good, man. He has good striking. His wrestling defense is not that good, but I think it's gonna be enough for someone like Bubba Jenkins, whose best days are let's say are not ahead of him. I'm picking Braga to win. It's probably gonna be by decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the knockout. But I like Braga. How much we're getting for Braga? Let's see. 150. I don't know. It was 177. Money is going on him for a good reason. It might go under, because Bubba Jenkins got knocked out before. He got knocked out many times. He got knocked out first, second, third, fourth. I wouldn't be surprised. If there's someone who can knock him out, it's going to be Braga. Next one, we got Magomed Umaltov and Brennan Ward. I'm picking Umaltov to win here by finish. He's a huge favorite for a reason. He's just better anywhere, everywhere. So I'm picking Umaltov to win. I like him to win by knockout. I also like the under here, under 2.5, under 1.5. Yeah, it's probably gonna be under 1.5. Yeah, give me Umaltov to win. But the under 1.5 is obviously the value. Next one, we got Logan Storley. Should have fought Loreno Strapoli, but that fight didn't go through. He's fighting Luka Poklit. Short notice. Listen, Storley is, I think he's a bad matchup for someone like Poklit, just because with his constant pressure, it's gonna be a problem for Poklit. But Poklit is also a good grappler. He's just 35 years old. I think that Storley is the better wrestler. I think he's not gonna want to spend any time striking here, especially after the damage he ate from Masayev. He's probably gonna keep his wrestling pressure and get the win by decision. I like Storley by decision. The over 2.5 is also something I like. So let's see. We got 148.40 over 2.5. That's my pick. I'm telling you right away. This fight is going to decision. So give me the over 2.5. And last fight, we got Brendan Loughnane and Justin Gonzales. Yeah. I actually don't think that Brendan Loughnane should be such a huge favorite against Justin Gonzales. I really don't. Yeah, he's good, but it's not that good, Justin Gonzales has really good takedowns, and he's durable. Although he got knocked out by Braga, but this was, I would say it was an early stoppage. He was knocked out really at the end of the round. He could still get up, just stopped it. With that being said, I don't think he's gonna get knocked out again. I don't think he's gonna win either, but I'm not putting 1.2 on Loughnane. I like the over 2.5. I think the value is there. I see Gonzalez pressuring him a lot against the cage, trying to take down, maybe getting a few takedowns. It's gonna be a scrap back and forth, and I like the over 2.5 here. But if I had to pick a winner, it's gonna be Brendan Loughnane. That's it, guys. These are my picks. If you have any more comments, let me know in the description, in the comments, I mean. And that's it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel. Let me know your opinion in the comments below. I'd love to read them if you agree or disagree. And that's it. I'll see you on the next one.